A new study from Tufts University presents both an encouraging discovery and a sobering warning. The foods we eat, or more accurately, the nutrients we fail to get, may profoundly shape how our brains function as we age. The focus of the study is vitamin K, a nutrient most commonly associated with blood clotting but now revealed to have a deeper, more complex role in brain health. And the findings are clear. A deficiency in vitamin K may not only impair memory but also reduce the brain's ability to grow new cells, accelerating cognitive decline and possibly increasing vulnerability to neurodegenerative disease. This study, conducted on middle-aged mice, builds on growing research into the connection between diet and cognitive function. What researchers found is both impressive and unsettling. Mice that were deprived of adequate levels of vitamin K displayed significant impairments in memory and learning, showing a clear inability to distinguish between familiar and new objects, something the control group had no trouble with. They also took longer to learn simple tasks related to spatial awareness, suggesting that the deficiency directly hindered their cognitive capacity. These findings are especially alarming considering that the hippocampus, the part of the brain affected, is the same area known to be involved in forming new memories in humans, and one that is particularly vulnerable in diseases like Alzheimer's. But the damage wasn't limited to memory alone. Upon examining the brains of the vitamin K-deficient mice, scientists discovered a concerning decrease in neurogenesis, the birth of new neurons, in the hippocampus. This process is vital for learning, memory retention, and adaptability in the brain. Without it, cognitive function begins to erode more rapidly. Just as troubling, the study revealed elevated levels of inflammation within the brain tissue of the deficient mice. This inflammation, caused by overactive microglia, the brain's immune cells, is increasingly linked with the development of age-related cognitive decline and neurodegenerative conditions like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. The combination of diminished neuron growth and heightened inflammation creates a kind of one-two punch to the brain: fewer new neurons to replace those naturally lost with age, and an increasingly toxic environment in which existing brain cells struggle to function. In simple terms, vitamin K deficiency doesn't just nudge the brain toward aging, it seems to push it. This raises an urgent question for the broader public. Are we getting enough vitamin K from our diets? The unfortunate answer, especially in Western countries where ultra-processed food dominates and vegetable intake is often low, is that many people may already be skating close to a deficiency without realizing it. Green leafy vegetables like kale, spinach, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli are among the richest sources of vitamin K, yet they are too often missing from the average diet. Here lies the deeper warning embedded in this research. You cannot supplement your way out of a chronically poor diet. While there's growing interest in simply popping vitamin K supplements to sidestep the issue, the researchers themselves are cautious. The body's processing of nutrients is highly complex, and relying on isolated compounds in pill form may not offer the same benefits as whole food sources. The body absorbs and utilizes nutrients differently depending on context, and the synergy of multiple compounds found in whole vegetables likely enhances vitamin K's impact in ways we don't fully understand yet. That said, there's also a very real positive takeaway. You can take action right now to protect your brain simply by eating better. This isn't some experimental treatment locked away in a lab. This is about your dinner plate. Increasing intake of vitamin K-rich vegetables can have tangible effects on cognitive resilience, especially as we age. It's a relatively easy, cost-effective, and safe step that aligns with what we already know about the power of a nutrient-dense diet. And it's not just about memory. There's mounting evidence that vitamin K also plays a role in cardiovascular health, joint function, and possibly even bone strength. This study also illustrates the growing importance of integrated research efforts. Tufts researchers are working in tandem with observational studies from institutions like Rush University Medical Center, combining detailed animal models with long-term studies in humans. This collaborative approach promises to yield a deeper understanding of how diet influences brain aging and how specific nutrients like vitamin K might one day be used in targeted therapies. For now, the message is clear. Don't wait for dementia symptoms to appear before making changes. Prevention is not only possible, it's practical. And it begins with something as simple and powerful as putting more leafy greens on your plate. In a world that increasingly looks to high-tech solutions and miracle cures, it's a reminder that some of the most effective medicine still grows in the soil.